पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We will chant 10th mantra. Please repeat. Brahmava idamagrasid tadatmanam eva aveta aham brahmasmiti tasma तत्सर्वम् अभवत् तद्यो यो देवानां प्रत्यबुध्यत स एव तद् अभवत् तदर्षीणां तथा मनुष्याणां तद्यैतत् पश्यन् ऋषिर्वामदेवः प्रतिपेदे अहं मनुः अभवम् सूर्यश्चेति तद् इदम् अपि एतर्हि य एवं वेद अहं ब्रह्मास्मीति स इदं सर्वं भवति तस्य न देवाश्च न भूत्या ईशते आत्मा येषां स भवति अथ योन्यां देवतामुपास्ते अन्योऽसौ अन्योऽहमस्मीति न स वेद। Okay, again. अन्योऽसौ अन्योऽहमस्मीति न स वेद यथा पशुरेव स देवानां यथा वै बहवः पशवः मनुष्यं भुञ्जीयुः एवं एकैकः पुरुषः देवान् भुनक्ति एकस्मिन्नेव पशावादीयमाने अप्रियं भवति किं बहुषु तस्मादेषां तन्न प्रियं यद् एतत् मनुष्याः विद्युः. We had been seeing this 10th mantra, and This 10th mantra is one of the very important mantras of this Upanishad. Firstly, it tells about the Mahavakya, Aham Brahmasmi. Then, secondly, the Gyan here is described as Tat Tat Sarvam Bhavati. Knowledge means he becomes all. So, he becomes all is mentioned here by the word knowledge. What is the meaning of he becomes all? He becomes all means he sees that I am the one on whom the whole world is superimposed. World is, I am not in the world, I am not a part of the world, I am not going and coming in the world, I am the one in which the world appears. Then how is it connected to moksha? Because if he is the world, there is no bhed with anything. So yasya udara mantaram kurute tasya bhayam bhavati. In Taitri it comes, with little difference is there with anything, that is called bhed buddhi creates the fear. Okay. You remember it had come dvitiyat vai bhayam bhavati. When somebody is other than you, then it creates the sorrow, fear, etc. And therefore, here the moksha is described as he becomes all. And this is said in Upanishads also. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmani ev anupashyati sarvabhuteshu chatmanam tato na vijugupsate. This comes in Bhagavad Gita. So, again and again it is said in Gita also, Upanishad also, Yastu sarva bhuteshu chatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani. One who sees himself in the world and world in him. So, tatra ko moha yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva bhut vijaniyat. Tatra ko moha ka shokaha ekatvam anupashyataha. So, again and again this has been mentioned. One who sees the world in him. It may appear a little absurd for us. Well, how can you see the world in me? Because when I say I, immediately body comes up. Our I means body. And then we feel, how can in me the world is there? But here, I world in this context or in Vedanta parlance, it means the consciousness from which world has come. So here moksha is definition that one who becomes all, one who discovers himself as I alone am. Aham Manu, Aham Suryaha. Everything is in me. Everything I alone am. This is called Sarvatma Bhava. Sarvam Atma iti bhava. Iti Sarvatma Bhava. So this is the first part of this 10th mantra. So this is very important to understand because what we see with the bhed buddhi. I am one individual, he is another individual. Ishwar is different, I am different. And then we develop one small I, which is a struggler I, who tries to find a place in this world. Okay, so world is a threat for this small I. And this I, there is no threat. What did Gita say? Avinashi tu tad vidhi yena sarvam idam tatam. Avinashi tu tad vidhi. Know that to be eternal, which pervades all. Na kaschit kartum arasi. Then at one place Bhagavan says, in Bhagavad Gita, he says that Maya tatamidam sarvam jagad avyaktamurtina मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहम तेषु अवस्थितः. All this is pervaded by the consciousness. अब देखो, we may think why they are talking like that. In this table, there is a consciousness or existence? Existence. You say this is table. Everything is pervaded by the isness, astitva. This is there. Now, in the whole world, existence is one or many? It is one only. If existence is one, that existence which is in the world cannot be different than the consciousness which I am there. Because if existence is different than consciousness, existence will become unconscious. That means existence will become inert. What is inert will die away. So you are saying existence will become non-existence. So outside existence is equal to the consciousness. Okay. And now which consciousness? And this consciousness cannot be different than the existence. Because if this consciousness is different than existence, then this consciousness will become non-existence. So outside existence and inside consciousness, they are not two things. And now, with this has been established here, what did they say? A very significant point. I am the Manu, I am Surya. Then where does the world comes? When only consciousness is there, then the world cannot come out of consciousness, because in the consciousness there is no modification possible. In the consciousness there is no modification possible. So other than consciousness nothing else can be there. Because if other than consciousness something else is there, that means something else will make conscious excluded and consciousness will have a shape. If consciousness will have a shape, it has to be in Desh-Kal. And therefore consciousness should not be having any shape. But the world is having. How can shapeless exist? How can shape coexist with the shapeless? How can the world which is the name and form exist along with the consciousness? So the world cannot exist apart from the consciousness. You can't say this is consciousness and this is the world. You have to say ultimately what we have to say. You can't say that consciousness is in the world. There are 2-3 options available. First, you say that consciousness is having no shape. There are no two consciousnesses. If there are two consciousnesses, your consciousness will become inert to my consciousness. And my consciousness will become inert to your consciousness. So two consciousnesses are not there, because both will become drishya of each other. And if one consciousness is there, it is not having shape. Because you heard in deep sleep, consciousness is without the space. So one point is there, consciousness is not having the shape. Now another point is there, that world is always having a shape. Now there are 3 possibilities. Either consciousness and world are separately existing. Second possibility is either the consciousness is in the world. Third possibility is that the world is in the consciousness. Now if consciousness and world are separately existing, for 2 separate existence, space has to be there. But the consciousness is not the product and property of space. Second option is consciousness is in the world. If you say consciousness is in the world, again consciousness will have shape. And third thing is that world is in the consciousness. If world is in the consciousness, how can the consciousness accommodate the world? Like the bowl has a berry in it, how does the consciousness come? Then the answer is consciousness cannot be world cannot be excluded from the consciousness. Otherwise, it is not that consciousness will have a part. If you say world is inside the consciousness like the berry is in the bowl, then you are indirectly saying that the consciousness is having some space in it. So consciousness cannot have any space that world can be accommodated inside that. There is no possibility that world is accommodated, then only one possibility is there, that consciousness is appearing as the world. And this is the realization of this person. He says, Aham Manuhu, Aham Surya. I hope this point is clear. This is called Sarvatma Bhava. All Upanishad talk about the Sarvatma Bhava. Sarvam Atma Ev. Everything is Atma alone. Acha. So I am not inside one body, I am not walking, I am not talking, I am not living, I am not born, I am not dead, I am not a person, rather on me there is a appearance and disappearance of the world. Not difficult, kar diya. This is the first point of this mantra. Very beautiful point is there. You have to admire it. You have to admire. Well, I don't understand. Still admire? Yes, you have to admire. So this is the first point. Second point which Upanishad says here, he tells the Phalshruti is there. So anybody can have this knowledge. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, anybody can have. There is no restriction. Because Atma is in everybody. Karma everybody can't have. You heard that point that yesterday, that karma requires varna ashram vyavastha. But knowledge, there is no foundation. Knowledge, there is no foundation. So here it is said that anybody who knows that, he will be knowing that Brahman. Rishinam, Manushyanam, this was the second point. Third point which was said here, that between knowledge and moksha there is no space. Knowledge alone is moksha. Knowledge is the moksha portion. Not that knowledge I will be liberated, because Vishishtadvait says that liberation is after death. But here I had mentioned, please get this point in the mind, that moksha is not at tat-desh tat-kal, and jnana is at etad-desh etad-kal. Wherever knowledge is there moksha itself is there. Moksha is not an incident. Moksha is not an incident in time and space. That day I got liberated. Some incident happens in time and space. That I met him. That day I met him. Or that day I came to that particular temple. It is an incident. Moksha is the removal of the false knowledge of a Brahmatva and a Sarvatva from the consciousness. Will it not happen in a particular time? This moksha, supposing I know this at 9 o'clock, 15th August is Independence Day, so I have also decided to have my personal Independence Day also on 15th August. So, Acha? What you want to know? No, on 15th August, I have decided to celebrate Mukti Divas, because on that day I realized. On that day, yes. What time? 9 o'clock, I told you, 9:30 sharp. I am very punctual. So 9:30 sharp I had known the self. Acha? Yes. Are you sure? Of course. 9:30 a.m. I realized at that time. I'll put it on my wall, and I have got a photograph also, and I will put it. So 9:30 a.m. you realize the self. Yes. Morning. Morning, I do everything in the morning. So that is the time. Oh, yes. You know what mistake are you doing? What mistake I am doing? I am speaking the right thing. I am doing the right thing. You are saying on 15th August 9:30 a.m. you had known the self. You have put the self in time. When you said, please get my point, when you said that moksha is the removal of a sarvatva and a brahmatva on the self, it means you have removed time also. You have removed time also. Means that you have removed, there is no time on the self. So self is not a time. Self-realization was not in time. But in some time only I would don't know. How can you say like that? At some time only I knew it. You will not believe all these things I hear. And therefore I am putting it in front of you. Some Mahatma was there, saint, every year he had a particular day. And that day was, I am not taking the name of that Mahatma, you all know him. He had made one Nirvana Divas. Nirvana Divas. I was thinking, Nirvana Divas कैसा होता है भाई? So I asked their devotees, well, what is this Nirvana Divas? So they said that on this particular day, on this particular time, he had the mukti. अब सुनने में लगता है ठीक तो कह रहे हैं भाई, but it is not right, because you are saying that you had known the self in time. On the other hand, realization is that self is not in time. But 1 minute, sorry to say, is it not that that person, when he is knowing the self in time, any knowledge in time will be limited? ध्यान देना इसको. Any knowledge in time will be limited. Realization does not happen in meditation. Realization happens while listening. You don't have to negate time. That there is no time in it. Time is a false thing appearing on the self. And don't say that this realization happened in time. There is no time in it. There is no ahankar in it. There is nobody who knew it objectively. There was no time when realization was, then when knowledge was not there. There was no time when knowledge was not there. But what you realized is not in time. It is just like that. What time you woke up? Tell from the dream watch. Dream watch, tell from the dream watch what time dream got over. Well, dream got over 9:30 a.m. in the dream watch. That you are saying that after 9:30, still are you realizing the time of the dream, that you can say that after that I was liberated. So after 10:30 dream watch also I was liberated. There is no time. Realization is that in me there is no time. There is no space. Don't confine the realization to at that time you did not realize. But at this time you realize that there is no time. वाह वाह, देखो क्या बात है. इनकी बात सुनो जरा सा. At that time he realized that there is no time. So that time which you realize is also false. So time of realization is a false entity. You may feel it, but it is a false entity. You can say, removal of the mistake may be at that particular time. At the most. I am giving quite a concession. I am giving lot of concession because I know you are not convinced. I can at the most say that this removal of the mistake, by the dream time, 9 o'clock, dream got over. After dream got over, there is no dream time experienced. But don't say that I realize the self in time. I am only saying you say that my mistake of not realizing got over during this time, at the most. Because it is not that you are not realizing the self at some time. All the time you are knowing the self. Only problem is you are not knowing the self as Kalatit, Deshatit, Vastvatit. You are not realizing the self as infinite. बोले one last question. Can we celebrate Nirvana Divas? भाई देखो, I have no objection as long as you serve food, etc. So there is no problem. But when I heard, it is 24 years back, I am telling you, this question started turning me. This is a problem with my mind. Moment I hear something, the mind gets active. ऐसे कैसे बोल दिया उन्होंने? How is it possible that he can realize in time? He knew Atma in time. He knew Atma in time. That means without time he won't know the Atma. If without time you don't know the Atma, then in deep sleep and Samadhi, Atma won't be known then. So Atma is not realized in time. Yes, mistake may go in time. And with that mistake that I am in time also goes. I hope you are little clear on this point. You can say, yes, during that time, while I was listening, this mistake was dropped. Mistake went away. चली गई mistake हमारी. It must be that Tuesday, Thursday, whatever day was there, that mistake was dropped. I agree. Okay, I will give you concession on this point. Please don't say I realized in time. हमें बहुत ही दुख हो जाएगा फिर. Because you are putting the condition of the time on the self. In time मतलब time बड़ा हो गया और आत्मा छोटी हो गई. In time कर दी, like in bowl, in glass, in थाली. तुमने in क्यों कर दिया उसमें? You know what is our problem? All the knowledges are in time. ठीक है? All the knowledges are objectified in time only. I know the book in time. I know the book in space. I know you in time. I know the hall in time. Morning I saw the dog. Evening I saw the cat. Everywhere. Now, moment it comes to knowledge of self. बोले कहाँ कब अब लो. That knowledge, when did you know the self? When I did not know the self, I knew the self. There was not a time I was not. Natvevaham jatunasam natvam neme na janadipaha. There was a not time when you were not there, I was not there. The finiteness in the self, that was removed. When? In time, no, it was removed. Yes, in time. But after that time also went away along with the finiteness. If you were 9:30 was the dream time and somebody woke you, get up, Raju, get up. So you got up. After that you don't experience dream time. आफ्टर गेटिंग अप फ्रॉम द ड्रीम यू डोंट से अरे अब तो 9:30 10:30 बज गया होगा ड्रीम में. हाँ, 9:30 I got up. ठीक, 9:30 I got up from the dream and I am not taking tea, coffee. So now I am thinking, अब तो ड्रीम में 10:30 बज गया होगा. Just give a thought to it. All are very interesting point. So aham manu, aham surya. And therefore knowledge is also not in space. बोले सुनिए आपको ज्ञान कहाँ हुआ? बोले हमें ज्ञान बद्रीनाथ में हुआ था. अब again you are putting the knowledge of the self in space. Don't make this mistake. Although it doesn't appear as a mistake. You can say that the illusion of being in space was gone during that place. At that place, my mistake of putting myself in space had gone. I am very guarded with the words. Oh, otherwise सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. आत्मा का ज्ञान देश में हो गया, आत्मा का ज्ञान काल में हो गया. आत्मा का ज्ञान देश में कर दिया आपने. That knowledge of the self happened in time and in space. अच्छा. Now I will go to, I hope this topic is little clearer.